Always say, I am wealthy. I am strong. I am smart. I am whatever it is you want to become. I'm already making it happen. I'm already rich. I'm already driving that beautiful car. So what happens, your brain starts to work for you. So welcome back to the Success and Wealth Academy. I'm Daniel Lonzo. And we're going to be talking for a couple of minutes about changing your story. You know, we all have stories, right? We have our good stories, we have our bad stories, we have our negative stories, we have our positive stories. We all have our narrative. And so in a couple of minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to dissect those areas of thinking and how we can try to switch and change to get the most out of creating awesome thinking. That's what you want, don't you? By the way, if you're not following me, do so, please, on Instagram, Facebook, X now. Also YouTube. Check me out on YouTube. And I also have a website called wealthonthebeach.com. And if you haven't already heard, I wrote a book called Wealth on the Beach. You can check it out on Amazon. Please, when you do read it, give me a good or bad review on Amazon. It really helps with the algorithm. So check it out. And if you like it, share some thoughts with me. DM me on Instagram at Daniel Alonzo, and let's have a chat, man. I'd really like to get to know you. I'd like to know your name and who you are, and maybe even in the future we'll get to meet in person. So let's get right down to it. Number one, we're going to be rewriting our story. We've all been there. We've said things like, I'm not good enough, or, I'll never achieve that. So they're just narratives. They're just things that we say, and unfortunately, a lot of the things that we say them because, and we talked about in the last session, because of our parents, of our friends, of our teachers, of our professors, or whoever. So we get stuck in these narratives, and if we're not careful, we allow these thoughts to control our lives, and we're not doing that anymore, right? We're getting mentally strong here today. So the narratives, we're going to kick them off. Time to kick them off and get something new. When you do, you're going to feel better, and you're going to feel like you're stepping into a new life, a new world, and hopefully it's somewhere where there's a lot of sand and there's a lot of fun too. Number two, mindset and narrative. In my book, Wealth on the Beach, I talk about, of course, you've heard me say it many times, mindset is everything, but your mindset, it shapes the stories you tell yourself. If you say, I'm not lucky, then your brain works to prove that you're right. So you need to shift it. So I create my own luck through hard work, through persistence, through focus, whatever, right? So, and remember that the two most powerful words in the English language are I am. So whatever you say to yourself, always say, I am wealthy. I am strong. I am smart. I am whatever it is that you are, that you want to become. You're going to step into that power by saying, I am. It's like it already happened. I'm already doing it. I'm already making it happen. I'm already rich. I'm already driving that beautiful car. So what happens is your brain starts to work for you. Every single day, it's trying to be congruent with itself. It's trying to make sure that whatever it thinks about, it's creating and it's building for you, and you're getting closer and closer and closer to the magic of the success that you're trying to build. Number three is the power of language. Language is so important. It's powerful. The words you use, they're shaping our reality, right? Think about it like talking to the universe. The universe is taking notes. Make sure you're saying the right things. So when I get up in the morning, I say, great things always happen to me. I'm the luckiest person. I'm so freaking lucky. I'm always lucky. Great, awesome things happen to my friends. Great, awesome things happen to my family. Great things always happen to my kids. I am so grateful and fortunate for the things that I have in my life. And whether you have a lot or you have a little right now, you can still be grateful, man. I got my health. I got my abilities. I got my brand new friend, Daniel Lonzo. I got my brand new ideas. I got my brand new platform, foundation of my life. And I'm going to start creating like crazy. And I'm going to start building like crazy. And I'm going to start doing greater things in my life. Number 4, numbers, they don't lie. So let's look at the stats, right? People who engage in positive self-talk, 40% more likely to achieve their goals. So, it's like giving yourself a head start in life's race. Okay, so I don't know. For me, I look at the numbers. I'm a numbers guy. I'm a financial guy. As you know, built a financial services company, so I look at numbers all the time. Well, guess what? The numbers don't lie. If we know that it's better to use the proper language and write down goals and write down our affirmations and journal. One of the things I also did was I made a video. I made a dream video where I put all of the things that I wanted in my life. And I watched it in the morning when I woke up, and I watched it at bedtime, right before bedtime. I watched it. It was only like 4 minutes or something like that. And it put everything that I was desiring in my life. But the other day, I just did this as well, is I made a prayer, okay? I'm a Christian, and I believe in God. And I believe God is always looking out to protect me. I believe that God puts opportunities in my life. I believe that God is making my life better. And so that's why I'm faithful to God. That's why I believe in God. And so the point is this, is that when you visualize and you write things down and you watch videos and things like that, and you make prayers. I made a prayer that I wrote down everything that I desired in my life. And of course, I was very thankful to God for all the things He's already given me. And so every night before I go to bed, every day when I wake up in the morning, I read this prayer. And I'm grateful for all the things He's already done in my life. And of course, I believe that, and this is the word, I believe that you can ask and you can receive. Okay, so you ask and you will receive. And I believe that, 100% I believe that. If I'm faithful to God, I believe that when I ask for things, it will be manifested in my life. And because I believe that, I believe a lot of great things have happened to me so far in my life. And I'm going to be grateful every single day, good and bad, right? We all have good days. We all have bad days. But no matter what, I'm going to be grateful for the things that I have, grateful for my health, grateful for my family, grateful for my friends, grateful for my business, grateful for my talents, grateful for just the ability to breathe. And I believe with that kind of heart, man, life gets really fun. And it gets really, really good. Number 5, let's talk about the reframe technique, okay? Catch yourself in a negative self-talk, just pause. Like I say, stop. When negative shit gets in my brain, I say, stop. Stop it right now. It's not doing any good. Just let it go. Just move on. Things are gonna happen in your favor, right? I mean, look, timing is everything. Our timing, sometimes we feel like things aren't happening fast enough, but maybe it's happening exactly the way it's supposed to happen. So be careful about that negative self-talk. Ask, how can I see this differently? Example, missed a deal, negative, oh, I'm terrible at sales, oh, I suck at this thing, I'll never be successful, I'll never make it, whatever, right? So reframe it. What can I learn to improve for the next time? So failure is not failure. It's just another opportunity to bounce back. It's another opportunity for growth. It's another opportunity of learning something new. It's another opportunity to get better. Today, I am 100 times better at my craft than I was all those years ago, 28 years ago, when I first started in business. Well, I mean, why did I get back? Imagine if I would have quit my first year. Imagine if I would have gave up my first 6 months. Most people, that get started in anything new, man, they'll never finish it. Some of you bought this course and you won't even finish it. Shame on you, man. Follow through. Do it. You wanted to be a part of this for some reason. Don't let anything stop you. You got this. I believe in you. Don't you allow that shit to get in your mind. You don't allow your friends, don't allow your family, don't allow anybody to stop you from what you believe you can do in your life. Get ready, man. You have the right type of thinking. Your life's going to be amazing. Number 6 is gratitude shifting. Okay, so feeling stuck in negativity, focus on what you're grateful for. We talked about that. Could be as simple as enjoying a cup of coffee in the morning, right? Gratitude changes your perspective on everything. So again, just sit back and just be thankful that you have the ability to improve your life every single day and get out the minutia of the world, man. Get away from all the shit. Again, remember, most people are broke. Most people are poor. Most people are struggling. Guess what most people also are? Negative. Every successful person that I know, man, they're positive, man. They're excited. I was telling somebody the other day that rich people, they're always pushing you up, man. They're always lifting you up. I say, hey, do you think I could do this? You ask a rich person, do you think I could accomplish this? Do you think I could become successful at this? They'll say, yeah, man, keep your head down, get focused, do what you got to do, get after it, have a strong mindset, whatever, you'll make it. But you talk to a broke person, they go, oh man, that'll never work, man. Oh, you'll never be successful. You'll never make it in that thing. There's no way, you can't do it. Isn't that kind of scary? So you wonder why those people are broke. Number 7 is positive action, okay? Positive words need positive action. Example, say I'm going to be more disciplined. You see that? I am going to be more disciplined. Follow up by setting a small goal and achieving it. Action reinforces your new narrative. Remember, we're reprogramming our brain right now. And by the way, most of this stuff you've never been taught before. Schools don't teach it. Your teacher's not going to teach it. Most parents don't know this. Most parents don't teach this. Most aunts and uncles and your drunk, broke cousin, he doesn't know this stuff. Remember, you're reprogramming your computer, right? With your brain as a computer. So you gotta say things differently. You gotta become a little bit of a different version of you if you're going to create the things that you want to create and you want to be successful one day, right? So again, I'm going to be more disciplined. Follow up. So just one thing today, right? What's it going to be? One thing. Take one idea that you got from this course so far, and I want you to take it and I want you to put it to action. I want you to accomplish something. I want you to be able to check something off and say, I am done. I did it. I figured it out. It wasn't easy. I tried and failed and tried and failed, but I did not stop until I got a little win under my belt. So here's your number 8 call to action, okay? Tell yourself a new story. Start rewriting that new story today and watch how your life changes, right? Remember, the beach is always within reach when you have the right mindset. Look, I know that some of this is weird and it's different for some of you. You never talked like this before. And by the way, some of you think it's just bullshit, right? You think, man, it's just motivational, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, he's just telling us to be positive and change our mindset and all this crap. Well, I'm letting you know, look, I'm worth $20 million. I started in business at 21. I was financially independent by 28. I've been financially free for 20 years. Okay, this is not bullshit. This is real. I changed my life because I made the right decisions. I made really good choices as to how I was going to think every day. And you know what I started noticing is everybody thought I was weird. Everybody thought I was strange. But what was interesting is the reason why they thought I was weird and strange is because they were stuck in this negative pattern of thinking. Whereas I was trained to think way different. I was trained to be positive. I was trained to be motivated. I was trained to be disciplined. I was trained to have great habits and follow through on things and be a person of my word and do what I say I'm going to do. I was trained on doing those things, and everybody else isn't. So again, why is everybody else broke? You got the answer. You know the answer. If you like this video and you want to watch another one, click right here.